So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, we deliberately waited a little bit longer to do the podcast because we wanted to include the Raw after WrestleMania, which typically is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake.
Yeah,
it wasn't a great Raw.
No.
Sorry, Carl.
I'm just gonna say, like, I've building off the back of what you said. Like, for me, the Raw after WrestleMania is almost just as big as WrestleMania because it is the start of the new season. It's like all the, it's always an event. There's always some massive stuff that happens. There's always surprises. There's new call-ups. There's, it's a fantastic show.
That's the thing, and it happens so soon after that. There's always that backlash, isn't it? It's always still got that Mania feel to it. Everything's still going on.
And I think normally, I'll run through the Raw results, and we usually spend around a good solid half an hour kind of talking through it. It's a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
This isn't worth more than 10 minutes max of our time.
So I am hit me with it, Carl.
Fucking furious. This was shite.
It was beyond shite. It was, honest to God. Yeah. Do you want to run through what we've got? It was not good, guys. If you want to give a Raw a miss any week, this is the fucking one. Like, even the shocks weren't even that worth shocking.
This is not an April Fool's. This is the post fucking Mania Raw, right? So we kick off with Liv Morgan, who, they've been trying to build up. She got a good little win over Natty at WrestleMania. They then have a fight against Asuka, and she puts on a good show, but loses. And the commentary team are like, she's got nothing to be ashamed of, but Asuka's just better. Okay.
Nice. Okay, thanks, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for that. So, yeah, that happened.
Put her back in a place. Brill.
Yeah, so that's really good. Then we've got fucking Becky and Shayna promos going on, and I cannot be arsed with this feud, right? They're still carrying it on. Becky's still like, if she's got a problem with the finish, she knows where I am. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking hell, don't care, right? Then Shayna comes out, and she's awful. Just don't let her speak. Just give her fucking...
She needs a Heyman.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, she's awful. It's cringeworthy to watch, and like she keeps doing this thing where she like pulls a gum shield out and then fucking I don't know. I can't stand her, and she's just shit.
Yeah, no, so. I totally agree. Certainly not great on the mic skills at all. Obviously she's a very credible UFC fighter and a very she's getting there on the old wrestling front, the entertainment element. But
you know what,
no, she's no mic skill.
She was shit in the UFC as well. She was shit in MMA. She just shit all over.
I'll be totally honest with you, Carl. I'm trying to blag it here. I don't really know what she was like in the UFC.
Yeah, she was shit. She basically rode Ronda Rousey's fucking coattails for years. Like Shayna Baszler, back when women's MMA was first becoming a thing, she was all right, but that's because the competition was shit. As soon as the level of fighters got halfway decent, she was just fucking getting killed every 2 minutes. So yeah, I don't even buy into this whole she's a badass thing. She's just a fucking sham. And yeah, I don't know.
It's funny, isn't it? So they're both massively overrated.
Yeah, a little bit.
Awesome. So that's carrying on. Great news.
So that was dead good. And then we go into our next match, which, I did say that the tag match that we were lucky enough to watch at WrestleMania was probably worthwhile of being a Raw match. And don't you just know it? We have a rematch on Raw.
Yay.
So where it belonged to begin with. But no, it wasn't just the one match. This ended up being fucking 3 separate fucking matches, right? I shit you not. So,
okay.
So we have the fucking Street Profits fighting fucking the other fellas.
Oh, sorry. Can I just ask? Did they get the smoke?
Oh, probably. Yeah, you know.
I'm not quite sure what qualifies as getting the smoke, or even what they fucking mean. But
I'm assuming it's when he gets rope burn from trying to copy the Ultimate Warrior and shake the ropes a few times.
Oh, is that what he's doing? He's trying to build up the smoke.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Yeah. But so that happens, and then again, Bianca Belair comes down. So yeah, like she did at WrestleMania. So that's not new again, is it? And then she gets on the mic and goes, "You know what? I want to beat up Zelina Vega for some reason." It's like, okay. So then the fellas stop their match and go, okay, yeah, we'll just hang around the outside and watch you girls fight.
So what you're saying is this is a story all about how their match got flipped head upside down.
a little bit like that, yeah.
Sorry.
Brilliant. So yeah, if you just sit right there, I'll tell you how this match became a 6-person tag.
With Belair.
With Belair. So then for no reason, it then gets turned into a six person tag as well. Just a fucking waste of life. And like they spent fucking ages doing this, and I didn't care about the match at Mania. I said they don't care about 3 different versions of the same match, one after another on Raw. So that was shite too.
Just a little side note: is it just me, or are WWE constantly trying to find the next New Day? It's like they're just putting tag teams together, giving them microphones, and hoping that the magic's there. Because I fucking hate these guys on the mic, but apparently they're entertaining. Yeah. Like even the commentators and that at WrestleMania were like, oh, every time you hear them talk, it's always entertaining. And like, it's not. I'm never entertained at all.
Yeah, never.
Sorry, go on.
So that was shit. Then we've got Lashley and Lana. So you got Lashley in the back, fucking giving a promo saying he thinks he needs a new manager, maybe even a new wife. Ooh, and then Lana comes up and Lashley walks away, and then he's like, "What did you say to him?" to the interviewer for no reason. And then that was that. So I'm guessing they're now teasing some sort of separation between them two after the months and months worth of building that up, which is dead good.
Yeah.
Then, as I said before, Aleister Black fights another black guy. This time it was the latest acquisition, and it was Apollo. So.
Okay. Yeah. So he's not wanting to get revenge on Sheamus anymore then.
No. So yeah. Okay. So really good acquisition. The guys were talking that up as though it was a really good thing, and yeah, he gets beat by Black. So yeah, great acquisition.
Yeah,
no idea, but it's kind of a similar thing to what they did with Liv, where they're like, it was a decent match and he had a good effort, and it's like, yeah, he's good, but he's just not as good as the guy who won. So it doesn't really build anyone up, does it? To be fair.
Yeah, it's some crazy booking at the minute with Aleister, especially.
Oh, God,
yeah.
So then we then had a tag match with apparently Ricochet and Cedric are a tag team now.
Okay.
So after they got squashed by fucking Mexican medley the other week prior to WrestleMania, they actually got a win. So shock horror.
So they're like the forgotten duo are getting somewhere now.
Yeah, somewhere, yeah. Then we jump to a Kevin Owens promo. So he's basically saying it's time to move on to bigger and better things, kind of teasing the fact that maybe him and Seth are finally done. Fingers crossed.
Oh, I thought you meant like I'm gonna go over to AEW.
Well, I mean,
just kidding.
Maybe I'm probably be all for that, to be fair. But
don't want to anger anyone. I don't consider AEW bigger and better. They're equal. You love it all. Sorry.
So that happened, and then Seth comes out and faces fucking Denzel DeJournette from NXT. No idea.
DeJournette.
DeJournette.
I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know. Right. So for Denny from NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, Denny Breakfast, Le Petit Déjeuner.
Hey.
So yeah,
French skills.
He beats him, and yeah, that happened. So that was good. And then,
so that was a match, and it happened.
Yeah, that was a match, and it happened. And then another match which happened. They brought back Nia Jax.
Okay.
For some reason, against another NXT person, that Deonna Purrazzo.
Okay. Oh yeah. She was notable in NXT. Well, say notable in NXT. She had a match in NXT one time that I saw. That was good.
Yeah. So
okay. So she's made it to Raw.
Yeah, and I'm guessing the match was a success based on the fact that Nia Jax didn't kill her. So
yeah, which is always a possibility.
Always. So yeah, fair play.
Finisher should just be called the career ender, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, exactly.
A slight side note there. Did you notice that she uses the page turner in this match?
No, I didn't.
I'll be honest, I didn't already. But a lot of people were moaning that she stole Paige's finisher, and Paige went on Twitter to say that she gave her it. It's fine.
Oh, how nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So
give her something to kill people with. Nice one.
Exactly. So yeah, basically Nia Jax returned, and she got the same level of pop from no crowd that she would have got from a full crowd being there. So
yeah, she probably didn't notice.
Yeah. And then another NXT guy against, this time, Umberto. So it was Brendan Vink, apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So again,
a lot of NXT.
So I don't know what happened. I don't know whether they just didn't have any fucking talent available, so they just threw this shit show together, or what. I have no idea. But yeah, like Umberto, what's he even doing now? He's just treading water. He's not involved with fucking Angel Garza anymore. Andrade's fucking smoking crack somewhere. So it's like, what is he doing? Just
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just
It's
there.
weird. It's a mess, isn't it? It's just a mess, that bit.
Honestly. And then, our main event was actually apparently immediately following the WrestleMania main event.
Yeah. Okay.
Which makes no sense. So, do you want to talk about this one?
Well, it's a big no.
It's a big
yeah, we randomly had the Big Show challenging Drew. It was for the title, wasn't it? It was definitely a title match for some reason.
This is what pissed me off. Is Big Show came down and Drew was like, "All right, what are you doing? I'm obviously not fighting you. I've just fought Brock." And he's like, "Whoa! I'm not coming out here to face you for the title. I'm just coming out here because I'm in my singlet and you're in your wrestling gear too." I say, "Okay, well, I'm still not wrestling you. Doesn't matter what you say." And then he slaps him, and then all of a sudden he's having a fight for the title. So I have no fucking idea.
There's the reality, Carl. He's gone, "Well, I've just come out here to promote that sitcom that I've now got on Netflix, and I want you to remember who I am."
Yeah.
Bottom line. Yeah, okay. Let's be honest. Would have been an absolute fucking shocker if he won it. Fortunately, for those who haven't seen Raw yet, he didn't. We're okay. Drew is still the champ. And now he has got another win under his belt, at least, I suppose. But
at
seriously,
the same time, he looked fucking stupid as a result because he's there going, "I'm not going to fight you." And then fucking basically Big Show manages to fucking goad him into not only fighting him but putting his belt on the line 20 minutes after he just fought Brock fucking Lesnar. So he just came across looking like a dick.
Yeah. It's like, so you're going to make stupid choices as a champion. Good idea.
Yeah. Like, literally, this is what we see from him as champ. Like, I was fuming.
Also, from a kayfabe point of view, if you can just come out and book yourself a match whenever you fucking feel like, doesn't it kind of negate Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Like, if Seth could have just turned up without the Money in the Bank briefcase and went, "I want this to be a triple threat," and just goaded the other two into it, that could have happened.
Well, exactly.
Apparently, you can just book whatever the fuck you want now.
And like, how did it get determined it was for the title?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
They really need to get a handle on what their actual sort of story reason is for bookings. Where is there somebody booking these matches? There needs to be somebody booking these matches, because otherwise it's a fucking mess.
That's it.
It becomes a really confusing mess.
They're obviously scared because they've done the authority angle for so many fucking years and it's always the same shit. But just find a way to do it. It doesn't have to be someone on TV, like on the screen every week. Just be like, "Oh, this guy makes the matches. You'll never see him again, but just so you know, this guy makes the matches." Was
Teddy Long ever like a bad guy, an evil authority figure? Because as far as I'm concerned, they could have a Teddy Long there just going, "Yeah, I'll book the matches." I never minded him. He was inoffensive and he was just around managing SmackDown. I was totally fine with it.
Yeah, like literally something like that, some sort of solution, just some sort of semblance of how a match gets made, so people can't just walk out and go, "Yeah, I'm fighting you for the title now," and then they go, "No, you're not," and he goes, "Yeah, you are. I brought referee, ring the bell," and then it's okay. I don't know.
So, in fact, I even brought my own bell. Ding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that was Raw. That was the post WrestleMania Raw, and my ratings, I've given a 5 before for AEW Dynamite. This gets a big fat fucking 0. I was toying with a 0.5. And then I look back and as I've been reading through that again, there's not one thing on there I fucking enjoyed, so it gets 0 because it was a waste of my time.
Do you know what? I can't disagree with you. I'm always tempted to give it at least a 1. I honestly am, but you're right. There was nothing enjoyable in this. This was worse than the worst episode of NXT.
Oh god, yeah, 100%.
And it was just awful. There was nothing in it. I'd have to give it a 0 as well. It was pointless, absolutely fucking pointless.
I'm fuming. Like, I can't believe it.
This is known. It's known by the WWE as the biggest Raw.
Exactly, and it's
like showing it no respect.
Like, fair dues, challenging circumstances, blah blah blah. But we can't keep making that excuse for you. Fucking.
Well, at the end of the day, when you've pulled off the Mania you have, given the circumstances, you can't really use the challenging circumstances as an excuse. You pulled off a good Mania on the same circumstances. So what it was going, well, we've put some effort in, so we're just going to coast. Agreed. Fucking lazy.
Fuming.
Indeed. Right, so that is This Week in Wrestling. So obviously, come the next podcast, we'll be back to our usual format of talking about the four big shows. Not the big show, but the four big shows. But obviously, we had to give this one a little bit of special attention to Mania because it was a very interesting, for a lot of reasons, Mania that needed the full This Week in Wrestling.